We got to understand something right away. You know, when you get into a relationship, it just starts. A lot of y'all dudes be thinking that it's finished. It's not finished. I don't know who told y'all that. Are we serious? You think when you get into a relationship, you could just lose yourself? Lose what you're working on, lose your purpose? I tell y'all something, man. I don't tell everybody, but I'm telling y'all because y'all family. I've been with my girl for 9 years, going on 10 years. That's the wifey. Let me tell you something, man. Let me make you understand something. I always been on my grind. No matter what. We met when we were 11. We started, being together at 12. You know what I'm saying? 12 years old, kids, So I'm 22. We 22. And I've always been on my purpose, bro. As a young man, I understood, listen, I really do got to be on my purpose because I'm young. And ain't nobody going to do this work for me. Ain't nobody going to do this work for me. I got to build my kingdom up. I got to solidify myself mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. I got to get better all around because I'm in my younger years. And I've always been on my purpose. I was never distracted. The purpose came first. And because I put the purpose first and I put God first, the relationship still was great. The relationship still had time. The relationship still evolved. The relationship is still kicking strong, going strong. Right? Going into marriage. You feel me? So when you get a girl and you was already on your grind, you got your beard coming in, or you on your wave grind, you brushing your waves, you trying to grow your beard, whatever grind you on, right? You hustling hard, you working overtime, all of a sudden you get a girl and you don't know how to act. Life is great. You got somebody that love you. That's great. But at the same time, it's like you still got to be the greatest at what you doing. You still got to be the best of what you put in your mind to. You can't fall. You can't fold. You can't slip. And the truth is, your partner is trying to see, is he the type of dude that can stay purpose driven even if he in a relationship? Like, if he say he got to do this today, is he really going to do it? Is he going to go and make it happen, or is he going to find excuses? Don't think your girl ain't trying to see if you on your grind or not. She may always tell you, oh, I want to spend time with you, or I want us to relax, I want to watch a movie with you, but she always appreciates when you grind. Women love when you grind. They love when you on your grind, bro. Y'all slipping off y'all grind. You got her because you was on your grind. You gonna lose her if you get off your grind. You got her because you was on your grind. Remember that? Remember that version of you? Really locked in, really doing it. You gonna lose her if you stop being on your grind. The same way you got her is how you keep her. Of course, the relationship evolves and she may require different things of you from day 1 to day 100. That's cool. Don't take my words too literal. But the way that you got her is the way you need to keep her. If you got her when you was fit, she was attracted to you in every which way. You need to remain fit. Right? Right? And she's a real one. So if you gain weight, she's still going to help you get back to how you need to look. That's what a real one is. That's what a real one does. Because the next thing I'm about to say is, if you got her rich, you need to stay rich. But the truth is, if you go through thick and thin, if you go through poverty for a little bit, can she stick with you? Yeah, she should be sticking with you, bro. That's what a real woman does. Right? And you stick with her. Right? And you lock in. Right? And you help each other. But at the same time, you know what she can't do for you? She could stick with you. She could stick with you through the ups and downs, but she can't stick with you, or she can't force you to be on your purpose. Truly, if a man loses his purpose, I don't think a woman would ever want to be around a man who don't got no vision, who don't got no purpose, who ain't putting in his work. And the thing is, she can't tell you to be on your purpose. That's something that got to be in you. That's a conversation we got to have. You slacking because you in a relationship? You slacking. You ain't on your purpose because you got a girl now. All you doing is thinking about her. You need to be thinking about your dreams, because that's what God wants you thinking about. You didn't get that dream by yourself. Oh, don't give yourself too much credit. No, God put you on this earth and he gave you that dream so you could fulfill it. So you could be purposeful in this lifetime. So you need to follow your purpose. Your purpose got to come first. God has to come first. Everything else is secondary. Because if we on our purpose, then everything else works out. It's that simple. Right? Everything else works out when we on our purpose. But you don't want to lock in no more because you in a relationship and somebody love you. Well, good for you. Good for you. You start gaining your weight. You start gaining that happy weight. It's going to be too little too late. You first have to do it for yourself. When you in a relationship, nothing should be stopping, okay? Let's talk for real, man. Let's be for real. You have to do it for yourself, right? You have to do it for yourself. You have to love how you actually look. You have to take care of your health. Like, you got to do it for yourself, because ain't nobody gonna force you to do it. Ain't nobody gonna force you to be on the grind, man. I ain't never got off my grind. I've had seasons, ups and downs, never been perfect, but I never been off my grind, never been off my purpose. Every day I would do something of discipline, do something of consistency. That's what you got to do. There's a lot of people, they not doing it. There's a lot of people, they not locking in. They not linking up with their higher self, with their better self. They not trying to learn the things that they need to be doing. They not linking up with the right people. They not reading. They not reading books. How you think your life is gonna go? What direction you think you're gonna go in? You got to keep evolving. You got to keep self-improving, because this self-improvement journey never stops. So you got goals and you got dreams, and you gonna stop it simply because you in a relationship now. It's about the dumbest thing that I could ever hear. You start slowing down when you know you're supposed to be speeding up. You start slowing down when you know you're supposed to be keeping it going. Does a relationship require more time? Yeah. Oh yeah. A relationship requires more time. But your girl got to understand that you building your kingdom right now. A relationship requires more time. It does. But it can't require more time than your purpose. It can't require more time than your goals. There might be seasons. We talk about this, right? There might be a season in your life. There might be seasons where it's like, okay, I'm on my grind. I'm doing everything I need to do. My relationship ain't holding me back. And then it's a season where it's like you're going through ups and downs with your relationship, maybe. Right? Stopping you from wanting to work. You have to push past how you feel. You have to push past your emotions, You get in an argument or whatever, you get in a dispute, you feel like the world is over. The truth is, the world is just starting. That's when you really got to go hard. That's when you really got to stay consistent, because nobody else is going to think that you're doing it. Even your girl is like, oh, we going through a breakup. I know he ain't on his grind the way he supposed to be. Nah, you back in the gym. You still doing your thing. Ups and downs. You still got to be stagnant. You still got to remain locked in. You still got to be focused. Whether your relationship's going good, whether it's going bad, whatever season you in your relationship, whatever season you're in life, you still got to deposit something to the grind. Don't let a relationship get you off your square. Because I know how it is. You start arguing and all of a sudden you don't want to work. You don't want to do what you got to do. You still got to get up and do what you got to do. Right? You want to know the proof? Okay, me and my girl, we've been together, obviously, since I started this channel. So she been around. We still dropped a video every day since December 5th. You don't think life been going up and down for me in the past year? You don't think I've been through stuff? You don't think, my relationship pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. But you don't think, ups and downs, maybe an argument here or there, still got to get up and pick up the camera and go to work. It's the ultimate discipline. It's the ultimate discipline. When I tell y'all to be consistent, I ain't just talking about y'all being consistent. I'm saying, like, I gotta be consistent too. And I'm showing y'all the consistency, and I'm showing y'all that it's possible. That's why I drop a video every day, because I preach consistency. So let me do the ultimate consistent thing. Every 24 hours, you're watching me work. You're watching me do my craft. You're watching me do what I do. But it's time for you to really lock in on you. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's happening, whether you're in a relationship or not, you still need to work, because that's what you got to do. Now, secondly, so first you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for God. You on your purpose. But secondly, it's like, listen, it's one of the most masculine things you could do when somebody don't got to tell you what to do. Somebody don't got to motivate you. it's like, nobody has to force you to get to work. Like, you could watch motivational videos, and that keeps you on. It makes you know that you're not alone. Like, I'm glad I get to look in the comment section, and it's like, people know that they're not alone. It's like, we going through this together, right? So that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, I don't want my girl to be having to tell me the things that I need to do in my life to make it better. She might have advice from here and there, or she might, teach me some or show me some. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, nobody has to tell me to be on my purpose. Nobody got to tell me to pick up a camera and get to work. No, I'm going to pick up this camera and I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do exactly what I need to do. And I feel like, a lot of y'all need your girl to tell you to do something for you to do something. Your health is serious. We can't wait on nobody. Your life is serious. We can't wait on nobody. The dreams and goals that you have is serious. We can't wait on nobody. Who we waiting on? You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. You in this relationship, it can't slow you down. You gotta keep reminding people, it's like, this is who you with. This is the man in your dreams. It's me. Cause I'm getting up every day and I'm grinding. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing what I need to do. There's no other dude on this planet as near as me putting in the work as me. Maybe this dude on YouTube for Purpose Driven Man. Maybe. But me, dog, I'm locked in. This is the type of dude that you dating. You dating a dude that's locked in. Like, that's what you gotta tell her, bro, for real. Like, you gotta tell her, like, it's just you and me, bro. And we like the top 2 people in the world, like, locked in, bro. Like, really, really putting in the work. You gotta let your girl know, man. It's like, this is what I'm doing. Like, this is what it is. I let my girl know the other day. I'm like, man, I want to be the greatest at what I do. Like, I want to be number one. I want to reach, more and more people. I want to inspire more and more people. Like, I really want to be the greatest at this. Like, this is not for the weak, and I really want to go after it. And, that's what I told her. I told her too. I said, I want people to be, interviewing me and interviewing the positive work that I'm doing, and how we helping people and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm trying to take it into second gear. And then I checked my email today, and somebody emailed me from my old school, Syracuse University, and they want to do a story on me and the work that I'm doing online. Like, literally, right when I spoke about it. You got to understand how amazing that is. Like, that's one of the greatest things anybody could do, is to highlight the work that we're doing over here, because it's not just me, it's our community. It's what we created. And it's like, my girl gets to see that, and she gets to see, like, how many people I'm inspiring. And she gets to see, like, the fact that people want to write articles on me at the school that we both just graduated together. Like, you got to understand, bro, that's better than me staying at home with her all day, every day on the couch, watching TV 24/7. Like, I got to put a couple of hours to the grind, to working out, to doing something, to making my protein shake, to picking up this camera. Like, it don't got to be a lot of things, because when you in a relationship, that's your partner, that's your person. It's cool to be with them. It's cool to be around them. But you got to understand, like, you got to be on your grind. You got to be on your purpose, man. And, she gets to see me inspire people and help people. And people are now highlighting the work that we're doing. And she gets to see that. And she gets to be part of a journey. You can't stop your self-improvement journey, because you have to understand that your girl is in your world, right? And she has decided to be your girl. And you have to take her along for this ride. You have to show her the great things that you're working on. You got to show her the vision that you have for your life and the plans that you're working on to be great. And my girl gets to experience this work and what we're doing and how we're creating a better life for ourselves. And if you in an apartment and you want to move to a house, you just gonna have to be on your purpose and put in the work. And you can still spend time with them, and you can still watch TV with them, but you have to create a schedule and block out the time where it's work, and then where it's time to relax and kick it in. We talk about our day and stuff like that. And some days you could just plan it. Maybe you do extra work, so the next day it's like, we could spend a whole day together. So however you need to orchestrate your life and create your life for it to be successful, you can do. But I'm telling you, and this is a non-negotiable, that you have to be on your purpose no matter what. That your girl met you when you were on your purpose. She met you when you was in the gym. She met you when you was fit. She met you when you was taking care of your finances. She met you when you didn't have the alcohol issues, right? She met you when you wasn't smoking weed all day. Like, she met a dude that had vision and that had purpose, and you can't lose that, because slowly you think you don't got no alcohol addiction now, huh? Okay. You think you don't got no weed addiction now, okay? Because when you're not on your purpose, you know, the evil spirits, they find a way to try to creep into your life because you're too idle, because you don't have enough going on. Idle, right? IDLE, right? You're too idle. You're not doing anything with your life, so these negative things will start to creep in, right? And the devil gonna make your schedule. You could have made your own schedule, but the devil gonna make your schedule, bro. You think I'm exaggerating? You gotta always be on your purpose. You gotta always go after your dreams, because that's God. That's how you know you on God's side. When you on the devil's side is when you don't got nothing to do in your life. You don't got nothing going on. So you gotta lock in, for real. For real, you gotta lock in. It's very dangerous to not lock in. It's very dangerous to let your relationship ruin the work that you're putting in. It's very dangerous to let your relationship ruin your purpose. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. If I lose my relationship today, I still got my purpose. I still got a reason to live. You can't be living for just another person on this earth. Your heart can't be beating for just another person. It has to be beating for multiple reasons. It has to be beating because, as a dude, as a guy, as whoever's watching this right now, if this is applicable to you, you have a purpose and your heart has to beat for that. And the problem is, guys get into relationships and your heart starts beating for a woman, for your wife, for your spouse. Part of your heart can beat for her, but your heart still needs to beat for your purpose. You're not just alive to be in a relationship. You're alive to fulfill your goals and dreams. You're alive to fulfill your purpose. Like, that's part of your existence. And many people won't understand it. Many people will be like, well, why do I need to look fit? You know, my girl, she's supposed to love me no matter what. No, she's not. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, because if you love somebody, then you need to be the best that you can be for that somebody. So don't do that. Don't put this expectation on people that wasn't there when you met. You know why she like you? Because when you go out, you know, you put that stuff on. You ain't put that stuff on in a minute, G. Gotta just remind people. You don't gotta be that every day, but you gotta just remind people, like come on, like, you gotta know who you stepping with. I'm a big stepper. I look good when I put these clothes on, when I put these shoes on. Like, I know how to put it together. I put this belt on and I put on my hat, my purpose-driven hat. Bro, I look good when I'm stepping out. Big stepper. Don't play with me. I'm looking dapper. Like, you gotta put that on, bro. Like, you see how Riri be looking at ASAP Rocky? She be taking pictures of him. That girl is in love. Shout out to that. That's love right there. Because he looked good. He putting himself together. He's putting on his suit. He putting on that clothes. You know, sometimes, man, like, when's the last time you put that on? When's the last time you been in the gym, man? Buy some at-home weights. Be like, yeah, I saved up money for these weights. Yo, I'm taking this serious, and really show up. Don't just be showing up. You trying to impress your girl, but I'm just saying, you got to keep impressing your girl. Don't just show up to the gym for that, though. It's about you first. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to pop out and impress. Remind people why they with you. Remind people who you are. Remind your girl that you that guy. That she made the right choice. Right? And she should be doing the same for you. Showing that you made the right choice, too. Gotta lock back in, man. Gotta be with the right people. Gotta have the right energy surrounding you. What's your friends looking like? What's your brotherhood looking like? Are they holding you accountable? You know, who's the people in your life? They checking in on you. Hey, bro, I ain't see you at the basketball court in a minute. You know, go out there and play, for lack of a better term, right? Just go out there and have fun. Go out there and hang with the bros for a little bit, man. Go out there and put the work in. Like, where's the accountability partner? If it's a time of isolation for you, that's even better. That's cool. Go outside, run, hold yourself accountable, wake up early, call yourself. There's no excuses to why you can't be on the grind and you in a relationship. There's no excuses, man. Why? Why are we making excuses? Why do we do that? Like, you're in a relationship. You should be going even harder, because it's like your girl deserves the best version of you. You got to give her your best years, not your worst years. You can't be going downhill from the moment she met you. And that's what people do. They have an introduction phase. And in the introduction phase, it's like, yeah, I'm fit. Yeah, I'm 6 feet. And then he take off the height off his shoes. He got the extra foam at the bottom. Homie got the extra foam at the bottom. And so the extra foam making him even taller. They go home together for the first time. And she started to see that real height. Introductory phase not looking too good. We just gotta be real. We gotta be the same. If you say you 6 feet, you gotta be 6 feet on Monday, and you gotta be 6 feet on Tuesday. You can't switch up, right? So all that to say in a funny, hilarious way, but all that to say and summarize is, who you was in your introduction phase, you gotta continue being that. And if you change anything, it's only to evolve, it's only to get better, it's only to grow, it's only to be a better version of who you once were. Not to degress, not to de-inspire, demotivate, not to go down. What we doing, man? Like I said, you want your girl to keep up with herself and go to the gym and look good, right? I hope so. I hope you're not, hurting her potential, and you ain't telling her to go out there and work out and go out there and run and go out there and look good and look snatched. Your girl gotta look good the same way you gotta look good. Like, appearances matter, looks matter. It ain't just about the gym or looking good, but that's one of the main ways that guys let themselves go. So I'm talking about that, but it's other things. Like I said before, goals and dreams, your purpose. You gotta be good. You gotta be right for each other. Like, this is what life is. You sharing life with somebody. It's like, you gotta clean the bathroom before they use it. You gotta think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look after yourself. You gotta make sure you smelling good. You gotta make sure when you use something, you putting it back. You making their life easier. Like, you want to make sure that you just, giving them the best that they can have, and they should be doing the same for you. Like, y'all deserve to have the best of each other. You deserve to have the best of what each other has. Like, that's love, man. And if you don't know what that's like, I hope you get to experience that one day. One thing I know for certain is that y'all like family to me, for real, and I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for your support. If you want to talk one-on-one, we got consultations below. Follow me on social media. It's positive social media, good motivation to keep you going throughout your day. And just know that, again, I love you. I appreciate you. And let's have respect for ourselves. Let's keep respect for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's not let ourselves go. We deserve better than that. All right. Peace.